studio with me on today. Oh, what? Oh, she gonna say, "Woo!" Away from the mic. I said, talk in the mic.
Okay, yeah, I'm in the mic.
I have a special guest in the studio with me, and it's none other than Debra Kendrick. And Debra's going to be talking about a wonderful weekend that's going to be coming up May the 25th through the 26th, correct?
Absolutely.
All right. Tell us a little bit about what's going to be happening.
Well, we got an action-packed weekend at TOP, Tabernacle of Praise Church. I am so excited because it's almost to me like a film festival or something, just a lot going on. And it's a brand new day, May 25th. Doors open at 6 p.m. at Tabernacle of Praise. And I've got some friends that are coming that we going to do some stuff. We are going to do some stuff. We got some drama. We have even fashion, And we're just going to unveil the beauty of God through music and worship. Apostle Terry Cummings is coming from Atlanta. Prophetess Glow Statham is coming up. Lauren McGee from Chicago. Beautiful musicians. And we're just going to do some beautiful original music together.
So how does the weekend break down? How does it start?
It starts off with Brand New Day. And Brand New Day is because I feel a lot of people have been kind of in a pit, And I think when you experience some things in life yourself, and you got this thing weight on your shoulder and you're going, oh my God, what is this? And you come out, you want to come out and you want to tell everybody I'm out. And God gave me Brand New Day just to say, hey, spring, let's put the winter clothes up, let's put some color on. I know we're in Seattle, but we could still see some sun and make some sun. So Brand New Day was a result of just kind of going through and wanting to get with people. That weekend is Saturday. It begins May 25th. And then the next day, we go right on into church service. Apostle Terry Cummings is going to be speaking and ministering. He has a beautiful ministry, just prophetic. He'll sing at the drop of a dime. He's got music out there, and it's just some good stuff. And then that night, oh, my God, Uncovered, I am doing a one-woman play. And I'm excited. I'm coming out the box. I'm a little nervous, which makes it good, because it's like when you're in theater or show business, if you stop being nervous, something's wrong. But it's pushing me. It's making me come on out the box and tell a story that I think is real important for women. It's for everybody. But doors open at 6 o'clock. You can come on in. Tabernacle of Praise is the location. And we're just going to act our behinds off.
All right, so let's stop a little bit there on the Uncovered piece. Tell us a little bit more about the play.
Okay. Uncovered is the journey of a woman that deals with issues from being attacked to depression, heartbreak, relationships that have not worked out, some things that have come that some of us have experienced in life, and as women, what we go through and how we deal with it. And you are walked through the process. And I'm going to say process because in Canada they say process, and I like saying process because it gives you just a little bit more. This is a process. And we walk through that journey. And in it, you're going to hear some spoken word, some rap, again, original music. I love original music. There's some footage in there. So you're not going to be sitting there looking at something dry. I guarantee you will not be bored. And ultimately, she triumphs. During this, I do expect some women to shout out and start screaming, and I'm okay with that. I've dealt with those situations before because it's all about being set free and delivered.
Look at her. I wish you could be in here.
I'm excited.
And you can tell she is just smiling as she's talking about the process. Yes, the process, Debra. We're going to actually, if those of you that don't know Debra is a songstress. She sings. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a little break and we're going to come back and talk a little more with Debra. And I'm going to play a song from Debra. And this was a few years ago, and this was a song for Haiti.
Absolutely.
And the title of the song is "I Cried a Tear" right here on the Gospel Show.
Woo! right down on my face. A dream has died, yet it was too vague. A life was saved, and I realized my own life I'd compromised when I lacked to appreciate. Saved, and then I found my way. A heart spared, 'cause love could not erase. A love was shared when no one was there, and time would even stand still. I cried a tear for you. I cried a tear for you. Have you heard me in the darkness of your night? I'm not naive, I know your pain just won't subside. But love won't let me leave you alone. No, 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 no. So I screamed and yelled, asked the question why, but my spirit won't let it die. I cried a tear for you. I cried a tear for you. And yes, I am my brother's keeper. Yes, I am. So don't ask me why I feel the way I do. But I feel the need to intercede and pray to your breakthrough. And yes, I cried for you. I cried a tear 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 for you. And I prayed, and I sang, and I danced for rain. And I prayed, and I sang, and I danced for rain. And I prayed, and I sang, and I danced for rain. And I prayed all night long. I sang your favorite song, yes I did. I'm dancing for rain. I'm dancing for rain.
beautiful. That was a beautiful song. I cried a tear. That was Debra Kendrick. She said she danced for rain, but we're not dancing for rain today. Not today. We dancing for sunshine. All right. Tell us a little bit about the concept of I cried a tear.
Well, you know what this came about.
Hold on. Let me go back. Let me fix that because I know they didn't hear you. All right. Okay. How did the concept of cried a tear come about?
You know what? I was in church. And I'm standing up there, and we are singing some regular songs, you know, your A, your B, your C, whatever. And all of a sudden, you know, with the tragedies that were going on at the same time that weekend, it was like in my spirit, I spoke out that there was somebody still under all that rubbish. And when I did, I thought, oh, my God, my logic kicked in. Like, what did you just say? You know, and that night, there was someone that was still under, that was crying out. Wow, now I'm really going to cry. And so I couldn't sleep. About 2 a.m. in the morning, woke up, and I kept hearing, I cried a tear for you, I cried a tear for you. And the thing that got me was I had been working on a project trying to put some things out there, and this totally surpassed it because it was like I felt my spirit saying, you got to do this, you got to do this, and you have to do something for the people of Haiti. And so I wrote it probably in about 10 minutes because it was sitting there in my spirit, and I just birthed it out real quick and immediately got someone to come on in and hook up with me. I love acoustic. I love just raw, authentic sounds, and I want to keep it clean and pure. And went ahead and sold it out the trunk, and somebody in Chicago picked it up and put it with their organization and took the money and gave it to the people of Haiti.
Oh, that is beautiful.
Yeah.
She's almost start crying. Wait, I'm about to cry a tear.
I cried a tear.
Yes, that was, again, the song is I Cried a Tear, Debra Kendrick. And is that song available still?
It is. Yeah, it sure is. You can contact my church, 206-760, if I can say that, 1163, and you can request it, and I'll get it to you. Or you can go on my website.
All right, what's the website?
It is theartistdebrakendrick.com.
And how do you spell it?
TheartistDebrakendrick.com.
All right.
All right.
We'll make sure we give people the correct spelling because you know there's lots of ways to spell Debra.
Don't put an H on me.
No Debra. No.
There's no H in there.
You're not Deborah.
I'm not Deborah. I'm Debra.
You're Debra. All righty. So, safe to say, are you working on any new music?
Yes, I am. I'm excited to say that I am. And there's a release for September. The songs are, how could I say? It's hard to categorize them because they're about love. It's about relationship. It's about heartbreak. It's about real life. And I'm not yelling Jesus in there, but I'm showing and you feel Jesus because at the end of it, it's like the only way I got through this was because of God. And so you feel that in the music.
So how would you describe, how do you describe your type of gospel or inspirational? Or how do you categorize yourself? I mean, I know it's hard to put you in a category, but how would you?
Box.
Right, I'm not trying to. That's why. So I'm trying to choose my words here as I look at you.
Well, I'm going to tell you like this. I love the prophetic. A lot of people say, ooh, Debra, you just be making up songs, you know. I'll make up a song in a minute during praise and worship and just flow with it. And so that's carried over into this. I was trying to figure out how to make that happen. I do write, but I have people around me right now that I love to go into the studio. And what I wrote, we do. But then all of a sudden we break away and I just start creating, you know. So it's a process where I have to write something out and be able to deliver it. But at the same time, those around me are prepared because it's like, she gonna go somewhere. And that usually is what really gets it because we call it present truth. It's current. It's right now. What's needed for that listener or that person who really needs to be set free. So prophetic. And I love the flow.
So there's going to be singing in the one woman play.
Yes.
In cover.
Yes.
Not in covered. Uncovered.
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 I'm taking it off.
That's right. So there's going to be music in there. So are you going to flow that type of way with your music in the play too?
Absolutely. In fact, I'll give you an example. Last night we were practicing. Now I have the script, okay? But in the script, if you read my script, there's a place where you come to where it's XXXXXXX, because it's like, we're going to flow right there. We're going to be on cue to flow. And the reason that comes from speaking and engagements and working with women and people and feeling God at a certain point, when the woman in the middle shouts out and you're like, what you going to do now? So now it's put in there. I will flow, because when that happens and that time of deliverance needs to take place, then we're going to start flowing. And we know one another enough. It's Viola Esdale and Shakia Daniels. I'm sure you've heard of her, a rapper. And we know one another, so our movements and the way we are, that we'll look at one another, and it's time to put the script down and go into that prophetic flow. It could be in rap, spoken word, and song. So last night we came together. I put a mood out there. I said, this is the mood we're feeling. Now let's sing. Now let's sing on top of one another. And we just went into the song. And then on this side, there was spoken word, in between that, intertwined with it. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful thing.
And if you're just tuning in, I have Debra Kendricks in the studio with me on today, and we're talking about a power-packed weekend that will be taking place May the 25th and the 26th. The 25th, it's a brand new day, and then on the 26th in the evening, there will be a one-woman play titled Uncovered.
That's right.
Uncovered. Mm-hmm. All right, so May 25th, brand new day. The doors open at 6 p.m. It'll be taking place at the Tabernacle of Praise Church, which is located at 10201 Beacon Avenue South in Seattle, Washington.
That's right.
The pastor and founder, is Apostle Dolores L. Kendrick, and Pastor Robert Evans is the senior pastor.
Absolutely.
All right. And then the Restoration of Arts presents Debra Kendrick in Uncovered on the next day, May the 26th. And that also will be taking place at the Tabernacle of Praise Church. Right. Doors open at 6:30 p.m. Showtime is 7 p.m. And they even have light refreshments reserved afterwards. So for more information, you can call 206-760-1163. Thank you so much for coming in.
It's been a pleasure, for real. I love you.
Thank you. I love you too, Debra. All right, Debra, where are we going next?
Ooh, okay, all right. This girl is the bomb. I'm feeling her, and it fits in with Uncovered. Tasha Cobbs. Somebody say break every chain.